Good. Hey, DragonCon. How's everyone doing today? Just let it out right now. I want you to let's take this out and come on stage if that's cool with you guys. For y'all, welcome home. I know that it's been 2 years since we've been able to be together, and if you've seen any of my panels, you've heard this before, but it doesn't make that impact any less. It's been a hell of a time, and I'm really happy to see half of your faces today. So keep that in mind. Unless you're actively eating or drinking, do please keep your mask on. It is not just for your safety, but it's for the safety of the family all around you. So keep that in mind. Also, just beyond this panel, just keep that love and that joy and that kindness and that empathy. Continue to pay it forward, not only from the people that are here that share your fandoms, from the countless volunteers who are working overtime to ensure you have a safe and fantastic time. So just keep that going. Be aware of those around you and just keep sharing that love. Can y'all make that promise with me? Are we good with that? So have you ever been on a panel before? Actually, you know, who's never been to a panel before? I'm really curious about that. Is anyone, we've got a couple of hands here? All right, cool, then y'all got this, y'all have a good one. No, obviously, you know, we're gonna have Felicia on here in a second. And in front of us is a microphone, that lone microphone in the middle of the floor. We're gonna get to our Q&A session after we hang out for a little bit, and then we're gonna take questions from you all. And obviously, you know, there's a lot of you in here. We wanna try to talk to as many of you as you can. Try to avoid the double questions, try to avoid the essays and multiple choice. This isn't a Scantron test. And just, you know, be honest and be loving and have a great time. And, you know, we'll do that and we'll just talk to as many of you all as we can. Are y'all cool with that? Yeah. Awesome. Well, with that in mind, you're not here to see me and I respect and I love you for that. But y'all want to say hi to Felicia? Yeah! All right. You want to come on up here, my friend? Everyone welcome Felicia to the stage.
Exciting to see people.
People do exist.
I know, and it feels very weird to be in front of you without a mask, but some people have a hard time hearing, and I think to facilitate reading my lips, I'm going to have the mask off, but I promise you I'm double vaxxed. I'm very proud of it. I have a 4-year-old. Getting sick is my nightmare, so thank you. And thank you all for being flexible with all the DragonCon safety procedures. It really makes it easier for us to come out and just have fun. It's so fun to see people having fun.
You're known for having fun at the show, too.
No, wait a minute.
I'm just saying, your first year of the Guild, obviously we don't know each other well, but I remember you and Robin walking around. I was wearing a kilt that night, and Robin was like, damn, look at that kilt. Y'all just had a good time karaokeing, so.
I will tell you that I am not a partier.
I know.
I've probably had like 20 drinks in my whole life, very spaced out. And DragonCon is the only time I think I stayed up until 5 a.m. But I will defend myself. This is the funniest part is about DragonCon. My favorite thing about DragonCon is I took the girls from the Guild here one year. I think it was like 2015 or something. And then the next year, the guys came. Sean Becker, oh, you remember?
I was there, yeah. I ran into them a lot.
You ran into them a lot? Well, they said Sandeep, Jeff, and Sean Becker, who is the director of the Guild, and I constantly that weekend got texts or tweets from fans saying, come get your cast. And it was them, like at 3 a.m. on the floor with that Marriott carpet, and some furries, and they were very inebriated, and I was like, oh no.
They basically moved in. I think they still might be here.
I don't think they slept the whole weekend.
No, they did
I'm not kidding.
No, every time I saw Sandeep, you'd be like, yep, just like wired the entire time.
I don't know what they were doing, too much apple pie.
All that one's up then.
Yeah.
Well, what is it for this show then that brings you home every time?
You know, honestly, I think it's the fact that it's fan-run, so it doesn't like smell like corporations trying to, you know, shove something down your throat. people generally aren't here like being sent by the network, so they're not getting censored or handled. Everybody's kind of treated the same with the actors and the green room and like all that stuff. And like, it's just, I don't know, it's just walking through the corridors. We're not in this massive convention hall that feels like we're all gonna buy like play hockey. Like there's, it is cold sometimes. I always have to remind myself, when I go to the South, I'm like, oh, if it's summer in the South, you better bring a parka. Because, right? Because if it's 100 outside, it's 61 inside.
Yeah.
And it's like your body's like, ooh, how am I gonna get through this? And so I did bring a jacket. Yeah, it's just, there's just a fun to it, and just even walking around, even though it's like very weird I mean, honestly, I don't know if they changed the carpets or like it's different. It's like a skid mark carpet in the Marriott now. Have you seen it?
But the skid mark, and now there's another carpet too. It's a temporary carpet while they replace it. So there's just a boring beige one as well.
It's one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, and yeah, that's the carpet that got in Loki and got immortalized in television, was the ugly skid mark carpet.
What?
Yeah, that was the carpet that made it through.
The skid marks is a star?
The skid mark is an MCU canon character at this point.
This was so upsetting.
This is what we've come to.
That must be nepotism or something.
That is what it is.
Yeah, it makes me upset. But the thing about DragonCon is everyone here has a different fandom. It doesn't matter how deep your fandom is. You can get be satisfied and probably meet your favorite author or the show of your most obscure anime or whatever. Like, that's what's wonderful about DragonCon, and the fact that the party is for everybody. That's what I don't like about, San Diego is always close to my heart, but like I feel like it's very walled garden-y, where if you're a regular, there's always like tiers of places you can't get in, It's just like, oh, you're tier 2 or you're tier 1. Like, even if you're on a TV show, if you're not on the fancier TV shows, you can't, like, I think Game of Thrones actors get in anywhere, okay? Like, that's Marvel and Game of Thrones, they get full access, and then there's just tiers of, you're a CW actor, you go here, like, over here. Yeah, you get this punch and this vodka.
The caste system is real over there. I didn't realize.
It is.
Whereas here we're like, yeah, just come on in, we don't care who you are.
No, you don't care who you are. Let's just come and have some apple pie. Here's a bathtub full of it.
Yeah. So you did come to my party, is what you were saying.
Listen,
all right.
I've had some times here. My biggest regret is that I'm old, and that my baby is 4 and can't be vaccinated, so I don't really feel okay going out to the bars at night.
That's
which
valid.
I'm like, they're having fun.
You hear the song all by myself playing in the background behind you.
Yeah.
I want to be there with the people.
I want to be where the dragons are.
No, we're not Disney nerds. I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Well, what would be some of your nerds? I know we've kind of done interviews before, but obviously you may not have partaken about that. Where would you be hanging out throughout the show? Obviously, if you could.
If I could do it, okay,
yeah,
so...
Like, you're not Felicia Day, you're just, I'm a fan, where do you go?
Well, I would find the apple pie.
Done.
No, honestly, my very favorite memories have been after the autograph hall closes, we go to dinner, and then we go and just walk around and take pictures of cosplayers, because honestly, I think the bar is the highest here in the world. Like, honestly, I do believe that. And it's just so wonderful, and the craftsmanship is great. And so I guess I did put a mask on. I wouldn't put a mask on, I would go out. People would still recognize me. They'd be like, hey Felicia, I'm like, I'm under a troll mask. My hair is hidden. I'm not the only redhead here. What? It's a troll. And then of course I can't see, so I'm like going like this.
Who said my name? What was that?
Yeah, it's very strange, but I don't know, I have a weird, everybody does say I have a very distinctive walk. It's the walk of an uncoordinated woman. So.
Oh, we know, I didn't want to say anything, so.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so I would do that, and also, I actually did this yesterday, the merchandise hall.
Oh, you went to the dealer hall?
It's incredible. There is a woman there who makes felt hats that are the most beautiful works of art I've ever seen. I didn't buy one because as a mother, I spend all my money on Lego sets now. Not for me. But I did go there expressly to get my daughter a stuffed animal, because that's what she requests. because God forbid you have less than 250 stuffies. So, but as a mother who, as I was leaving the house, Mama, don't leave me again. Yeah, the guilt is, she's good.
Yeah.
She's good. So, with my daughter pressed up against, I was like, I'll buy you a stuffy. So I was like, I've got to find her a stuffy. And I can't just get one of those Thai ones at the airport because I already bought them all. So
She knows, like, give me the unique one.
Oh, yeah, she does. She's like, oh, I already have a dragon, Mama.
Oh, at that stage.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's great. It's great. Parenthood is great. It's great.
Isn't parenthood fantastic?
Yeah, but I went over there and I was like, this cosplay, I mean, also, like, if you want leather, I don't know, whatever capacity you might want some leather, you can get it in the dealer hall. So if you want to leather it up, for whatever it is you do with leather. Leather are us.
Depending on the convention there. Yeah,
exactly.
That's valid. Well, so I mean, just going out, seeing, interacting with the space is kind of your jam, and I think that's one thing consistently in years that I've been talking to you and others. It's like the costume. And we've got some really good cosplayers.
I mean, there's a codex. Can you just stand up and show the codex on?
They're going to show us live.
It's beautiful.
The front center, you knew it was going to happen. What would be the most ridiculous, not as a neg, but like, oh my God, I wasn't expecting to see this costume. From your fandom, maybe not. Like, what wowed you?
Why would I not expect to see a costume? I saw a steampunk wheelchair out there that literally, I think, had a real rocket on it. I'm concerned. Like, it's amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I saw two angels, one with black wings, one with white wings. They were huge, and the feathers were unbelievable, like just gorgeous. And I just want to touch them.
You're not the first person that said that to me. They're like, oh, these wings are fantastic, but I can't.
Yeah.
I want to, but I can't.
You don't want to do that. It's like getting a white couch. What are you thinking?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just so good. And then the food in Atlanta is really. Are a lot of people from Atlanta?
Who's our locals?
So anybody? So with my convention agent, she reps a lot of the Battlestar people, and Eddie he's a vegan, and so there's a place called Vegan Slut here.
I know it very well. Yeah.
And we're obsessed with Vegan Slut, and yet they're not open anytime that we could deliver, so we're all just like, oh, I wanted a threesome with the Vegan Slut, which sounds weird.
But that's the item.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, the juicy dumper. No, there's not one called a juicy dumper, okay? Although I buy it, it probably would be delicious.
Yeah, the food is quality.
Yeah, but the food here is so good, and I feel like I'm from the South. I grew up in Huntsville and Ocean Springs.
Yeah.
Somebody brought me, are you here? You brought me a mug? Yeah, a potato nut mug.
Yeah.
You brought me a mug from this potato donut place that I was obsessed with as a kid. So thank you for that. It was very inside, but hey, specific worked. And so I miss the Deep South in that the food is so fattening and good. It's just, I want biscuits.
I just ate one. Now I'm hungry again.
I want ribs.
You want to get some barbecue?
I want some fried chicken.
Oh yeah. Just toss
I
it on
want
there.
bacon. I want some banana pudding. I want some chest pie. I mean, I could go on.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
There's a meat 3 around the corner. We're gonna do this.
Meat 3. There's nothing better than, and honestly, what we don't have on the West Coast are cafeterias. Like,
Interesting.
wait, do you have cafeterias here?
Like meat 3s and things like that?
Like a Luby's or a Piccadilly's or something?
Not as much anymore. We've actually been seeing those kind of sunset, you know? It's kind of...
What?
Yeah.
There's nothing better than overcooked green beans and tapioca. This is dramatic.
That is it. The buffets are just kind of gone away.
I mean, yeah, we don't want
But
people
even
breathing on our
before the
food. It
pandemic,
makes
though.
sense,
Yeah.
Open troughs of food are not in right now. Makes sense.
I mean, Golden Corral's still around, so we got you on the old green beans.
Yeah, iceberg lettuce is so nutritious.
Well, we're going to keep talking about trash food if you guys don't cut us off, so I want to remind you all.
Yeah, but line
this is for
up,
you guys
ask
too.
some questions.
So go ahead and start line up if you have questions. Please be kind and be polite as we get up there.
Yeah.
And we'll just kind of take them as they come. And
Yeah,
see what we
absolutely.
got.
Line up, don't spit
Because
into the
otherwise,
mic.
again, we're just going to talk about crap food all night.
Listen, I'll talk about it. Cracker Barrel.
Oh God, yeah, the French toast.
I love a good Cracker Barrel, and so recently, I don't know if any of you follow my Twitter, I've been obsessed with Hydrox cookies.
You went to Hydrox?
Yeah. Listen, Hydrox are the original
Oh, I
sandwich
know,
cookie.
I'm just saying.
They Oreo
They're coming back in fashion.
Yeah, there's a guy who bought
Yeah.
them, and literally his mission in life is to resuscitate Hydrox in
I
the
respect
original.
the hell out of that so much.
I know, I do too. What a quest.
Yeah.
He's a knight in shining cream filling. And so I tweeted, I can't get Hydrox because they were sold out on Amazon, and they said, oh, they're in a Cracker Barrel, but I live in California, we don't have Cracker Barrels, sadly. And then, this is the power of Twitter. Hydrox Cookie tweeted at me. And they said, I'm gonna hook you up. And then I got 12 packages of Hydrox Cookie. Which I'm never gonna eat, but I might.
Ration out like Girl Scout cookies throughout.
And they're so good, and they don't have any fructose corn syrup, they're natural flavors.
Listen to this product placement here.
They're natural
Did they
flavors.
pay you for this too?
No, they paid me in Hydrox. Hydrox Cookie, the superior sandwich cookie.
So we've got our first question here. Come on up.
Yeah, so first I was going to tell you if you're looking for unique stuffies, Tentacle Kitty.
Wait, what?
Tentacle Kitty.
Just like
Tentacle
yourself.
Kitty. Someone gave me there you go, right there.
They're adorable.
They gave me a little a charm with the Tentacle Kitty on it.
Yeah, they're adorable.
Well, we had a lot of Tentacle Kitty people here, right? Oh my God, they're so
There's
cute.
another one. Oh, that's what they look like? All right, so I'm going to go to the merchants. Well, you got this?
Are you
I'll
gonna
get you one.
Don't beat her up. No, I don't want you to beat people over the
No, I'm
table.
just going to go get my own. No, that's beautiful.
Do it afterwards.
That's after, it makes sense.
And my question,
And this one's pretty cute too. I have a stuffy in the front. Can you show
We're just
me?
going to go stuffy wild for a minute.
Oh my
here.
God, it's a backpack stuffy? A derpy unicorn? What? The stuffy game is strong here at DragonCon.
Yeah, good stuffy game.
Okay, Tentacle Kitty, thank you for that. Did you have an actual question?
yeah, I was going to ask, what are your thoughts on being a mother and being in the industry, and how can you keep your private and your professional life separate?